While celebrating the demolition of a blighted property today, Mayor Cantrell touted a law change which addresses blight brought on by our Fox 8 Defenders reports.
But in October, over 2/3 of our residents voted to deny property tax exemptions to any nonprofit that owns severely blighted property throughout the city. We believe that this is, again, a step in the right direction, and with us speaking with one voice, not just the administration, but our people in this city saying that we want to do something about blight in our city and in our community.
The mayor spoke on the West Bank as city crews tore down one of the dirty dozen. Cantrell says they are the city's most egregious properties. She explains that taking care of blight is a top priority for her administration. This year, demolitions increased 20% and code enforcement brought in over $2 million in fines and fees collected from problem properties.